Hi guys. Hi. I'm Sean, and we're in Massachusetts. Um, yeah, we're at a place that I know very well. This is a place that I grew up at. It looked a lot different than it does now. That's for sure. We're currently at the Quincy Quarries in Quincy, Massachusetts. This is a granite quarry. For many years they were pulling granite out of the ground. Made big, huge holes right along the side of the highway. That's Route 93 right there. There's Boston through those trees. But we're interested in the rocks. You see, many years ago, let's see, we're talking like 20 years ago at least, this was all filled with water. This was a granite quarry. And they pulled big rocks out of the ground and had the water in here. Now, me and my jackass friends, along with most of the younger community from around here, we would climb up and jump off, jump into the water. See if I have some clips of that.
You know how you gonna get there.
He knows how it goes. He knows what I'm saying now. All right, jump now.
Now, as a kid, this was all water. All water. Some badass graffiti now, though. So we used to jump off the top of that.
Good see you. Good see you. Good see you.
We used to jump off that. We used to jump off that. We used to jump off that. Everything's since been filled in, clearly. But the history's still here. The story's still here. As I was saying, the highway is right there, with Boston in the distance. During the summertime, in the 90s, this was the place to be. This was an amazing place. Filled with teens and young adults jumping off every one of these cliffs and down to the ground. So this cliff right in front of us probably went down another minimum 20 feet down. It was it was either a 70 or 100 foot jump. The ones over on the other side, past that ridge right there, those were the scary ones. Those were a couple hundred feet. Yeah. Now, if you can imagine this, put yourself in really old crusty Converses because you didn't want to hit that water with your bare feet, and make these rocks even worse because they're actually cleaned up from what they used to be. We used to have to scale this wall, and this wall looked just like that wall. But only the bravest of souls would scale this wall. You come along this ridge, and this is where your heart would just run wild. As you came to the top of Ship's Point. And jumped. All the paint makes it so slippery, so scary. But you would have to run to avoid things that were down in the water down there. Man. Quincy Quarries. So, why bring you here? Why show you this? Why tell you about it? Other than it's pretty neat. I mean, I cliff jumped when I was a kid. Real talk. But the reality of it is it opens up a bigger discussion in that travel now. Travel while you can. It's been a theme for the past year, brought on by the past 2 years. We've all been stuck in many different senses of the word. Now that things are opening, nobody knows how to navigate anything. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what it's going to be like in 2 weeks. But just like this place, it's not the same as it was 10 years ago, nor 20 years ago. I have friends that never experienced this. They just didn't want to come. Now they'll never experience it. I've been other places that can't go back to. It's completely different. The world changes. Everything changes. And me, for one, I would rather say that I did it and have a memory of it, regardless whether you guys get to see it or not, than to regret not going, regret not seeing. I traveled the world. I circumnavigated the globe. Right around. There's videos out there. Right before the pandemic started. I got back to San Francisco on December 2019. The world changed 2 weeks later. The world changed. It'll never be the same world again. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the world. Go see it. Go explore it. Before it's gone. Or before it's changed so much that it's an entirely different place. Hey, I don't know if I can inspire you or I don't know. But go out there. Go enjoy yourselves. All right. Bye.
From Holbrook? I know.